Performance in the second half, Jimmy. Tough one in the first.
Yeah, first half's always hard, and underdogs are going to stay in the game as long as they can. I don't think it's any secret. Ivy used to play right wing for me, so we're real good friends. And what Ivy's just gone through this week with his dad, I feel sorry for Ivy. And you know, I was really proud of Lichfield, to be honest, in the first half. I thought they put up a real good show. Could have gone in front. Forget about us, really. We were just working. Our plan was just to stay in the game, bore the life out of them, and try and do the fitness side last half hour. And I think it actually happened. And sounds like a game plan, but that's what we actually set out to do. But I didn't want the first half to be as flat as it was.
Two quality goals that have put you in front in the end, and the game probably needed a bit of magic at that point.
Yeah, I feel sorry for anyone that watched the first 70 minutes, I suppose. If they're watching the BBC and you're watching that, you're thinking, I might as well go out in the garden and do something. But hey, it's football, and there's a couple of teams in our league that have been knocked out. We was on hiding to nothing, weren't we? If we come here, we win. We should have won. If we come here, lose, all the questions start to be asked. But we've got past the banana skin, and Ryan Edmonds moved him out to the left. That's what he's good at. He cuts in, gets his right foot. So world class goal for anybody to watch. And then young Louis Baker just turned 18 last week. Dream story in it to come on with his dad, the old Carl Baker and Louis Baker, a bit of father and son stuff, and Louis gone and put us 2-0 up, and I think at that point you'd say game over, wouldn't you?
And Carl was very influential, particularly in the second half. You seemed to get him on the ball much further up the pitch.
You wouldn't believe it, but the plan was to put him on the ball first half as well, but for whatever reason we couldn't get the ball to him, or we didn't get the ball to him. But in the end, you know, like I say, it's over 90 minutes entertainer sprints, not the league games. Everybody wins and moans about league games. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And once we got Carl Baker on the ball, Carl showed everybody that he's probably the best player on the pitch, and I thought it was a pleasure for him for the BBC at 39 years of age, and then obviously his son comes on at 18. Dream tickets, aren't they, then?
And in terms of being in front of the BBC cameras, do you think that had an effect a little bit on the game? Do you think that there was a sense of occasion about it, wasn't there, that there might not have been if you hadn't been in front of the cameras and if you'd been facing maybe a team from your own league?
Yeah. The cameras are strange, aren't they? Because everybody wants to play, everybody gets excited as soon as you hear the news. Their players they're human. You don't want them to get nervous, or you don't want them to sort of like not fire on all cylinders. But first half we definitely didn't do ourselves justice on camera. But I think second half we did do ourselves justice on camera, and we've deservedly gone through, I think.
Today has sort of quashed a bit of the negativity that's been going throughout the club in the last few weeks.
I think the negativity is strange in football, isn't it? I mean, you know, you got Mark Yates, he's a great manager. He's been in the Football League Football Conference. He's at Stourbridge. They've lost again. They've out the FA Cup. I feel for him. He must be under immense pressure. Same as us. If we lose this game today, we're under pressure. The FA Cup's a lot of chairmen, a lot of directors striking the FA Cup. You get knocked out of the FA Cup, and they all go for their point and they all talk. So the negativity from the players in the changing rooms in the clubhouse, I know it's horrible. The genuine people know that we're working our socks off to get it right. And if we've squashed the 5% down to 2% with that win today, then hopefully we have. But there'll always be keyboard warriors around that want to put negativity into a football club, and I can't see who he is or why he or she is or what. Mate, there's loads of positivity around this football club that outweighs that horrible stuff.
The FA Cup, it sort of highlights, you know, teams like Nuneaton, who are big clubs in this league, who probably shouldn't be in this league. Does that add to the pressure of the FA Cup, make it 10 times more harder, more difficult to get a win like this today?
Great question. I'm glad you've asked it, because this club, as far as I'm concerned, is 2.5 years old. The history of the club's the history of the club. I can't do anything. I can't affect anything in that. But the 2.5 years that we've been going, the happenings that are going on behind the scenes are absolutely amazing. And I just wish people would leave us alone and let us build on what we've been here 2.5 years, and it's unbelievable what Jason Dean and the directors and all the other lads do. But at the end of the day, listen, I said to you last week, use the word positivity, positive, because You know, there's loads of positives at the Neatonborough Football Club. So what do people want to put us down? I don't know. If you lose a game of football, you expect to take a bit of flack from one or two supporters. Well, we can all handle that. We're all men. We know that. But there's too many good people around to worry about the negative guys.